Alright people, so I'm here with your Raw review, and once again, another just horrible ass show. So let's just get right into the review here. We have, to start off the show, we have Sheamus and New Day coming out to cut a promo here, and they're doing some celebration over, just like a random ass celebration. Oh, we just decided to have a celebration here. Of Sheamus having the belt and the New Day having belts, and it's just weird, it's awkward, and it's pointless. I've been saying that a lot in the past few weeks. Pointless. There's so many segments that are just pointless. They have the segment, and then next week they don't build off of it, and you just totally forget it happened. So, they're celebrating, there's like confetti, and I just don't really get it. If you're going to have a celebration, shouldn't you have it the Monday after he wins the belt and not 8 days after? So then, they're coining this new term, Sheamus 515. Are you fucking kidding me? It was such an insult to Steve Austin. I mean, you have a fucking jobber, like taking a fucking catchphrase from Steve Austin. I mean, it just looks dumb as fuck. And I guess they got a t-shirt now that says Sheamus. I mean, nobody's gonna fucking buy that shit. It's just such a mess, and it just looks so bad. Like if you had somebody legitimately good going out there, mocking Steve Austin, it would actually look good. Like if you had like a CM Punk or a Seth Rollins out there doing that shit, it would look much better. But you got fucking Sheamus. It's like when the Ascension were going out there saying, "Oh, fuck all these classic tag teams. We're the best." It's like that doesn't even look good. Because the Ascension are fucking jobbers. So that opening was stupid. Then we have Dolph Ziggler defeating Tyler Breeze. It was an alright match, but it was kind of just the same as Survivor Series, I thought. I'll give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. I think they should take these feuds more seriously, because they just feel like the same old. Just like a same old feud, what's the word I'm looking for? Like an average fucking feud. Give them a longer time to wrestle. Make it seem for example, this match for Survivor Series, Breeze versus Ziggler, was scheduled the Thursday before Survivor Series on SmackDown. That doesn't feel like a big time match. Build it up. Give it some time, but no, we're just gonna fucking throw a match together like that, and it seems like a jobber match, and it is. And this is what I'm talking about here. Fucking Breeze wins at Survivor Series, but then Ziggler wins on Raw, so nobody really gets built up, and that's the problem with this company. Everybody's a jobber. So yeah, that's a 2.5 out of 5 star match there. Then we have this is pathetic. We have Miz TV with Rusev and Lana. So now they're, the fucking Rusev-Lana storyline just totally blew up in their face because Rusev and Lana got married in real life. And they decided to, now they're deciding to build off that storyline, which totally makes no sense of what they were doing the past, 4 months. Why would they choose to build off of Lana and Rusev getting married in real life? Why would they incorporate that into the existing storyline in WWE when it totally goes against everything that was going on with the storyline? So they're like, oh, we're back together now. We're just decided to get back together just for the fucking hell of it. Basically, Rusev's been calling Lana a bitch. Lana's been fucking Dolph Ziggler. Oh, actually they haven't. Basically, you have Rusev saying he didn't fuck Summer Rae. You have Lana saying that she didn't fuck Dolph Ziggler. So, it was just fucking totally confusing. That this actually, we just decided to get back together. What the fuck? And then they had this very awkward makeout, session there. It's what the fuck am I watching? This company is so fucked up. I mean, you gotta fucking, if I was somebody watching this who didn't watch wrestling, I'm like, wow, this company is really weird. They got fucking a world champion with fucking metal hanging from his chin. I mean, how pathetic is that? So then we got, anyway, let me just sum up. That fucking Miz TV was just horrible. So then we have Ryback defeating Rusev. by count out. It was like a 2-minute match. You had Lana hitting her like knee on the steps or some shit like that. Just a stupid fucking finish. It wasn't anything, exciting. It didn't lead to anything. So yeah, that was a horrible match. 0 out of 5 stars. Then we have the Dudleys in the Wyatt segment here. You got Tommy Dreamer coming back. I thought it was going to be, they're like, oh, we're bringing back some family. I thought it was going to be Spike Dudley, but it was Tommy Dreamer, which, I mean, was cool and all. I hope it's only a one-time thing, though, because this is a problem with WWE. They're bringing, a lot of the wrestlers are, like, in their 40s. Tommy Dreamer's, like, 40-some years old. They better not bring him, he better not be wrestling on a consistent basis. That would be alright if they bring him back for, one time. Maybe even wrestle at the TLC pay-per-view, but I don't want him here consistently. They have enough talent in NXT, to fucking cover for them. They don't need fucking Tommy Dreamer, alright? But yeah, it was cool. Actually a cool moment here, in WWE for, it was only a few minutes long, and it's in between a ton of goddamn bullshit, but it was cool. I'll give them that. So then we got a match there. You got the Wyatts and Tommy Dreamer, you got the Wyatts versus Tommy Dreamer and the Dudleys, and it ends in a disqualification. I thought that there was a cool table spot after, with Bray being put through the table. But other than that, there wasn't really anything, that exciting in this match. So I'll give it 2 out of 5 stars for, Tommy Dreamer was involved, and, table spot was cool. Then we have Del Rio defeating Goldust. Just a boring, short jobber match. Totally pointless. It's like, if you're, why make Goldust a jobber? Why are we making, if you're going to bring back, Goldust, don't make it, what's the point of making him a jobber? Why don't you just make a fucking, guy from NXT a jobber? It's like totally pointless to have like a legend, who's been in this company for a long ass time. Why make him a jobber? It's just stupid to do that, to make like a legend a jobber like that. Either, make him a legitimate, at least give him like at least like an Intercontinental Championship or a U.S. title. At least do that, or just don't put him on the fucking show at all. Don't make him a jobber, though. It's stupid. So yeah, just a 0 out of 5 star match here. And this is what I'm talking about. You got Del Rio beating Cena at Survivor Series, 3 weeks ago? And now you don't even remember that because he's facing jobbers now. So there you go. I mean, it's just totally retarded what they do. Again, they don't build stars. As much as I don't really like Del Rio, but if they're going to go with Del Rio, then go with him. Make him look strong. Beating fucking Goldust does not make him look strong. It makes him look weak. So that sucked. Yeah, 0 out of 5 stars. Then we have the Luchas and the Usos ending in a DQ. Just a short fucking match. The highlight of the match was the New Day on commentary. I mean, the New Day are like the only good thing in wrestling right now. I mean, everything else is shitty. You got people injured. Rollins, I hear Cesaro's out. That's great. You got Cesaro out now. The New Day are the only good things. Everybody else fucking sucks for the most part. So, yeah, I mean, the New Day are funny. They cut funny promos. And they're just good. They're talented. They're only good thing. They got the fucking trumpet. The unicorn thing is kind of funny too. And they're good. So they were good on commentary. The match wasn't anything special. So I'll give the match 1 out of 5 stars for the New Day on commentary there. Then we have Sasha defeating Brie Bella, and this is another stupid ass thing that WWE's done. They're acting like Brie Bella's a babyface. So see, they just turn people face just like that. I mean, they just turn her face. So now the Bellas are face because the announcers decide they're just baby faces now. I hate when they do that. They just turn people face or heel overnight without a heel turn or a face. Heel turns and face turns are some of the most exciting moments in WWE history. That they don't even utilize them anymore. It's just like, boom, overnight you're a heel or you're a face. It's like ridiculous. Let's see some cool ass heel turns and face turns, but no, we don't. So the match was boring. So yeah, I'm gonna give it 0 out of 5 stars. Just a pointless Divas match. Then we have Reigns versus Sheamus. So Reigns has to beat Sheamus in like 5 minutes and 15 seconds or some shit like that. And of course, another DQ. I mean, is it just me or is there like every other match a disqualification finish? It's very fucking annoying. And they're not even good DQs. It's just somebody walks right into the ring and starts attacking somebody. It's like, how, I could have thought of that. It's like not creative. It's not entertaining. It's like same old shit. It's not original. So then, apparently they have this whole new thing called the League of Nations. I'll have to say, as much as I've been ranting on WWE, kind of an interesting concept. Because it's like, oh, we got one person from this country. A little bit interesting, all right. But the thing is, they got to do something new. They got to do something to mix things up. But it just looks so weak. This is supposed to be the top, stable in WWE. I mean, you got the fucking champion, and he's, so this is supposed to be like a top fucking heel stable. But look at the members in it. You got fucking Rusev, who hasn't been on TV in the past 2 months, hasn't done anything significant ever in this company, except jobbed out to Cena and beat like fucking jobbers like Tyler, what's his fucking name? I think Tyler Rex, I was thinking of, but whatever. The point is, he's beating a bunch of fucking jobbers. Del Rio, again, he comes back, he beats Cena, but ever since then, they haven't even made him look strong at all. And then you got Barrett, who hasn't done jack shit in this company, except win the Intercontinental Championship like 25 times, which as we all know is nothing. It's like fucking, it's nothing. So yeah, and Sheamus too, who's like the captain. Again, he looks like a fucking, he hasn't done anything significant except he won the title belt, but before then he's been a jobber. So, I mean, this stable looks very fucking weak. I mean, it looks very I mean, look at the Shield. The Shield looks strong. The Wyatt family used to look strong. But, you look at this, it just doesn't look like a top tag team or like a top heel faction. It looks very jobberish. It just looks weak. And that's the problem. Everybody's a fucking jobber in this company. They don't build anybody up, except Roman Reigns. So, the match was boring. I'll give it a 0.5 star out of 5 because they did. I guess you could say that they did do something unique by forming a new faction here. Then we have Charlotte defeating Becky Lynch, and I guess Charlotte kind of turns heel or whatever. They should have just done it like. It looks like they're gonna do a slow, gradual heel turn for Charlotte. They just should have done it like boom. Charlotte just fucking beats down Becky Lynch, like boom, 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 boom. Just annihilates her, but no, they're gonna do a slow burn. Just do it, boom, right away. I think that would have been more entertaining, but the wrestling actually wasn't that bad. It was decent wrestling here. Unexpected ending too, with the sort of heelish. I don't know what the fuck you call it. Heelish ending, I guess. So I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. I guess whatever. Maybe it's just, after seeing all this shit, this appears to be good, but I don't know. But I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. Oh my god, then we get this horrible, long-ass main event. We get the League of Nations and the New Day defeating Reigns, Ambrose, and the Usos. Who the fuck? What are they thinking? Who the fuck wants to sit through a 25-minute match with a bunch of jobbers and Roman Reigns in it? Not me. I was very zoned out during this match. I was on my phone during the majority of it. I mean, this is retarded. This was a fucking boring ass main event. Probably one of the most boring that I've ever seen that I can recall. I mean, this was just. It was horrible. Definitely a 0 out of 5 stars. I'm just so sick of all this bullshit in WWE. All these boring matches. All these things that just make no sense whatsoever. I mean, they got fucking. Like, you would think they got this creative team, you know? They got fucking a week to put together a show. And they can't even put together anything that makes any fucking sense. Like, what are they fucking doing? Like, I could point, like, 5 or 10 things out of, like, every show that just make zero sense whatsoever. Like, let me go through a few here. The first one is the Lana. The Lana and Rusev shit, that makes no sense. You know, like, Del Rio, you know, again, beats Cena, then just doesn't, they don't build on that. Sheamus 515's dumb as fuck. All these DQ endings are stupid. I could go on, but I'm not going to go on. I'm sure there's much more, but this company is just, it's really in the shit. And I was reading an article on that. It was some, I think it was like the New York Post talking about how the ratings are down like 50% in 1 year. This company is so fucking screwed. It's ridiculous. The product is going in the shit. The ratings are going in the shit. And the show is just horrible. I'll give it this Raw. There was actually, you know, the New Day on commentary. Charlotte, Becky Lynch was decent. I think there was one more good thing. I'll give it 1 out of 10 stars because there was, you know, 1 or 2 good things. But oh my god, this company is so fucked. People are not watching anymore. The ratings are going in the shit. Sheamus is a fucking horrible champion. As I said, he has metal hanging from his fucking chin, for crying out loud. Reigns is a disaster. This company is so fucked. I'll probably do more rants on it in the future, but it's just horrible. But there you go, people. There's your Raw review.